Hi, Collective. It's Shania. Y'all, another quick commentary, okay? um, I've been thinking, okay, about this thing with this breaking these curses, right? With that video with the inheritance, right? And how I was saying that, we haven't broken, there's still some spellcasters out there, right? And my natural approach was to be, to go and, spiritually and psychically, some way battle him that way, right? But, now that I think about it, okay, I feel like I need to make a course correction here, okay? I just saw 44 on the clock, okay? Because today I was feeling very, just from the time I got up, just very enlightened, lightweight, energetic, like dancing, singing, and just happy, collective, laughing, right? For no reason, okay? And I said I wanted to do a video earlier, but I was just feeling real carefree. I laid down, took a nap, did, little things. But, yeah, and then when I came to do the trippies for the cat, right? It's like, the devil hijacked the video, right? So-called devil, right? And I'm like, well, damn, right? But collective. I think that is a part of it. So I feel like we should possibly consider really focusing on love, okay? Love of self, love of animals, love of nature, insects, anything you can possibly think of. And we're going to, like that experiment with that guy, the Moshe Wutu guy or whatever, with the water and stuff, right? But I think I heard another guy say it was really a black guy who started that, right? And they stole it. Okay, but we're going to do that in this sense. And I just saw 2:12 on the clock, okay? This may be the trick, okay? And the ancestors, they did give that hint towards the end. I can't remember what the card said, right? But I made the reference that, hey, they keep saying to be grateful, right? So I think this is it. It's like, they want to see if we know the proper approach, okay? They want us to pass the test, but they can't give us the answer just straight out, okay? That wouldn't be fair, okay? So I think this is what it is. And in this case, you can never go wrong with love, right? So we can always psychically attack them maybe a month or two from now, okay? If this whole love thing doesn't work, okay? But I think we should really dedicate from this moment on until at least this little weekend stretch, okay? Really heightening our self-love and compassion, okay? Even mentally for those who've wronged us, okay? And see if this makes a change, okay? Because I feel like things are about to take a volatile turn, okay? In a bad way. Y'all, I know I say okay? And I'm still saying okay, but I'm going to work on it, okay? Oh my goodness, collective. But yeah, there's something about to pop off really serious. I just saw 3:44 on the clock. And it can be quite volatile and dangerous for a lot of people. Some of us included. I think we need to, temper this fall as best we can, okay? We don't want it to just crash down recklessly. And I think the way we temper it, I just saw 4:04 on the clock, okay, is by showing ourselves love. If we can't show anybody else love, just show ourselves love, okay? And like what Kuan Yin says, being in the highest vibration of love. Okay, collective, I just saw 4:22 on the clock, collective. I believe there is a window. When we talked about that trajectory, there's a window that is opening and is now open possibly this weekend. And depending on the state of our heart, it's going to say which way we go or if we go or not. Okay, like that person, this military general that keeps coming out. Okay, this very dark, lost soul. Okay, possibly soulless, right? But when this portal, whatever this is happening, okay, opens, okay, or I don't know, sounds off, something, collective, vibrates, right? It's gonna affect, it could be the sun, okay, but it's gonna affect people differently, and I think that's a part of the separation. Maybe this is what's happening. There's an emphasis on it this weekend, collective. That's what I'm getting. There's something happening, okay? You have to look at Donald Trump, okay, and whatever's happening with him, okay? And I want to send him, positive energy, okay? Because I believe they don't want that man to make the changes that he's making, okay? At least, not to say he's perfect. I know he's not, okay? But in terms of with that, the crime, okay? Yeah, it's just a lot happening, collective. I just saw 555 on the clock a couple seconds ago, okay? So, but we're going to, I think we should try to focus. But we all have a mind of our own, right? And that's what we have to do. We have to make our own decisions for ourselves. That's why the ancestors are just, they're giving us advice. And the advice they keep telling us is be grateful every day, collective. Okay? So I would like to make a course correction, okay? We're not going to go and psychically get the opponents, okay, this weekend. We're going to direct our attention to love, okay? Love of self and love of others, okay? That doesn't mean go out and hang out with your enemies, collective, and you know that, okay? All right, collective. And as well, I did a one step to get the young starseed off the channel, okay? I hit the videos or something, right? But I think there's another step, collective. I don't know how to get to the other step. If someone could please help me, okay? All right, collective. Collective, I love you, okay? And collective, don't take that lightly, okay? I just saw 7:07 on the clock. It's hard for me to tell people I love them, okay? It's just the way I am, and it's the way I've always been, and I assume it's the way I'm gonna be, okay, for a while to come, okay? But more so, I'm the type of person I show you in my way that I love you, okay? All right, so if I don't say it like that, it's just not my style, collective, okay? Just observe and see how I act. I just saw 7:33 on the clock. Okay, collective, I appreciate you, and if you like the video, like the video.